Chapter 5. Secrets of the Jewel. The weeks following the heist were a whirlwind for Grask and the Thieves' Guild. The Jewel of Elarath was safely hidden within the Guild's vault, but its presence weighed heavily on everyone's minds. Thalindra, ever cautious, assigned a trusted mage, Eldrin, to study the artifact and unlock its secrets. Chapter 6. The Shadow of Betrayal. As the Guild continued to explore the potential of the jewel, whispers of its power spread throughout Goroth. Rival factions, ambitious nobles, and dark sorcerers all set their sights on the Thieves' Guild, eager to claim the artifact for themselves. Among the Guild members, tensions began to rise. Some believed the jewel should be destroyed, while others saw it as their ticket to unprecedented power. Thalindra struggled to maintain order, but the strain was evident. One night, as Grask returned to the Guild after a solo mission, he sensed something amiss. The usual lively atmosphere was replaced by an eerie silence. He made his way to Thalindra's chambers, only to find her and several Guild members bound and gagged. Standing over them was Varen, a high-ranking Guild member with a hunger for power. "Varen, what is this?" Grask demanded, his hand instinctively reaching for his daggers. Varen smirked. "It's a coup, Grask. The jewel's power is wasted on Thalindra. With it, I can rule Goroth. Join me, and together we can reshape this city." Grask's eyes narrowed. "I swore loyalty to Thalindra and the Guild, not to you and your twisted ambitions." Varen's smirk faded, replaced by a snarl. "So be it. You'll die with the rest of the Loyalists." Chapter 7. The Battle for the Guild. The ensuing battle was fierce and chaotic. Grask's agility and combat prowess were put to the test as he fought his way through Varen's supporters. The Guild Hall echoed with the clash of steel and the cries of battle. Grask freed Thalindra and the other captives, who quickly joined the fray. Together, they turned the tide against Varen and his followers. Amidst the chaos, Grask faced Varen in a final showdown. Varen, wielding a dark blade imbued with the jewel's power, fought with a ferocity born of desperation. But Grask, driven by loyalty and a sense of justice, matched him blow for blow. The battle raged on, each strike echoing with the fate of the Guild. With a swift, decisive move, Grask disarmed Varen and delivered a powerful blow that sent him sprawling to the ground. "It's over, Varen," Grask said, his voice steady. "Your ambition has led you to ruin." Varen sneered, blood trickling from his lips. "You think you've won, but the jewel will corrupt you all. It's only a matter of time." Grask bound Varen and turned to Thalindra. "We need to secure the jewel and decide its fate once and for all." Chapter 8. The Ancient Pact. In the aftermath of the coup, Thalindra called a council of the Guild's most trusted members. Eldrin presented his findings, detailing the jewel's origins and the legends surrounding its power. "It is said that the jewel was created by the gods as a means to balance the forces of magic in Valoria," Eldrin explained. "It was entrusted to a guardian, but over time, its location was lost, and its true purpose forgotten." Thalindra pondered the mage's words. If the jewel was meant to balance magic, perhaps it can be used to stabilize the growing magical disruptions in the city. Grask, ever pragmatic, added, "But we must be cautious." Varen's words were not without merit. "The jewel's power is dangerous." Eldrin nodded. "There is an ancient pact that binds the jewel's power. To wield it safely, one must possess both strength of will and purity of heart. We must find a way to channel its energy without succumbing to its corrupting influence." The Guild members agreed to form a task force dedicated to researching and harnessing the jewel's power. Grask, Eldrin, and Thalindra took the lead, knowing that the fate of Goroth hung in the balance. Chapter 9. The Trials of the Guardian. To understand the jewel's true potential, Grask and his companions embarked on a quest to find the lost Guardian's temple. Legend spoke of a hidden sanctuary in the heart of the Forbidden Forest, a place where the veil between the mortal realm and the divine was thin. The journey was perilous. The Forbidden Forest was a treacherous place, filled with ancient creatures and dark magic. Grask's skills as a rogue were tested as they navigated through the dense, enchanted woods, avoiding traps and ambushes. Along the way, they encountered a tribe of woodland elves, led by a wise elder named Elandra. She recognized the jewel and warned them of the trials that awaited them. The temple is protected by powerful wards and spirits. Only those deemed worthy by the gods may enter and unlock its secrets. Determined to succeed, Grask, Eldrin, and Thalindra pressed on. They faced numerous trials, each designed to test their resolve, intelligence, and purity of heart. From solving ancient riddles to battling spectral guardians, the challenges were relentless. In the final trial, Grask stood before a massive, enchanted gate. The voice of an ancient deity echoed in his mind, asking a single question: "What do you seek with the power of the jewel?" Grask replied with unwavering conviction: "I seek to protect my city and its people, to restore balance and prevent the jewel's power from falling into the wrong hands." Satisfied with his answer, the gate opened, revealing the inner sanctum of the temple. Inside, they found a sacred altar, upon which rested a scroll containing the ancient pact and instructions for safely wielding the jewel's power. Chapter 10. The Dawn of a New Era. Armed with the knowledge from the temple, Grask and his companions returned to Goroth. They gathered the guild and shared their findings, detailing the ancient pact and the steps needed to harness the jewel's power responsibly. Under Thalindra's guidance, the guild worked tirelessly to implement the pact's safeguards. Eldrin crafted intricate wards and spells to stabilize the jewel's energy, while Grask trained a new generation of rogues to protect the city and uphold the guild's principles. The jewel, once a symbol of greed and ambition, became a beacon of hope and balance. Goroth flourished, its streets safer and its people united. The Thieves' Guild, now known as the Guardians of Elarath, continued to watch over the city, ensuring that the jewel's power was never misused. Grask, the rogue who had once walked the shadows, found himself a hero and a leader. His journey had transformed him, revealing the true strength of his character and the depth of his loyalty. As he stood atop the guild hall, looking out over the city he had sworn to protect, he knew that his story was far from over. For in the land of Valoria, where magic and danger intertwined, new challenges and adventures awaited. And Grask, the shadow of Goroth, was ready to face them all.